This Eikaiwa stream is for English listening practice. You can practice listening to me. Okay? Hello, HOLOMELO podcast viewers and listeners everywhere, jailbirds and deadbeats alike. Today we have a wonderful, fantastic, beautiful, amazing guest. It's just for the better. Oh my gosh. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. How are you, Nerissa? How are you how's it hanging right now? How's it hanging right now? How's it hanging right now? How's it hanging right now?
I'm busy, but I'm glad to be here today because it means I get to spend some time with my beloved senpai, and I get to give the jailbirds some Nerissum, which I'm sure they're happy about. So,
wait a minute. Are you okay, jailbirds? What are we thinking about this?
yeah, they're saying we perish, we die. Oh my gosh.
They die. You
collect them.
That's a good
They become
one.
a deadbeat.
They become a deadbeat. Welcome, brand new skeletons. Brand new skeletons. Brand new skeletons. Brand new skeletons.
Yeah.
Skeletons.
We sang go-getters together.
Dead at fast.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, well, me? You sure you don't want just Mori to sing that? You want me there too?
Oh, people have heard Go Getter's solo Mori version way too many times. It was time for a fresh voice to join in, and you slayed it.
Oh, thank you.
You slayed it. You slayed it. You slayed it.
Oh, thank you. I was happy to sing with you. I was
That was
happy
so
to
cool.
sing with you. Because Go-Getters is such a banger.
Thank
oh my
you.
god. Go-Getters is such a banger. Such a banger. Such a banger.
Thank
oh my
you.
god.
I'm very proud of that song. It was, the one I worked really hard on for that year, and so it just means a lot to me. Thank you. I was honored.
It slays.
Means a lot to me. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Thank you. I was honored.
It slays. It slays.
Thank you. Oh, girl, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, your music is also fantastic, and we're going to talk lots about it today. So
Thank you.
please look forward to it. Alrighty. But before we get right into it, how about I ask you a couple speed run questions?
Okay.
All right.
I'm locked in.
Here we go. What's your favorite month?
My favorite month would have to be I feel like it's August.
What's your favorite month? What's your favorite month? What's your favorite month? Okay, what's your favorite animal?
Perfect. My favorite animal is a cat. I have a cat. You know him.
Oh, little darling.
Yes, my little darling.
Oh, what's your favorite color?
Favorite color, blue.
What's your favorite food?
Ice cream.
What's your favorite word?
My favorite word,
Gamare.
grande.
Oh, I like that. What word do you hate hearing?
Oh, I don't really hate here. Like, some people are like, moist. I like it. Anyways.
Sounds good. That's a good answer. All right. Who do you message the most?
Oh, that's probably Gigi Moody, honestly.
Yeah, understandable. I thought you were going to say Mana-chan. Yeah,
Mana-chan, definitely.
Gigi's well. I get you. All right. Let's see. What is your go-to pastime? What is your go-to pastime?
Oh, I like to sing. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm going for a walk, if I'm in the shower, if I'm just sitting around, I singing. Singing something.
Nice.
Annoying.
No,
Yes.
it could never be. What's your favorite store?
Store?
Or anything.
Target, also known as Target. As a white woman,
Oh
I
my
like
god,
to go.
I was about to say that too. White women united. Oh my god.
United. I like to go. I like to look at everything. They've got it all.
Oh, they do have everything there. What is your go-to lazy dinner, by the way? When
I'm in Japan, hot pot. When I'm in America, Culver's.
Yes, I knew it. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. The reason I wanted to ask this one, and you can take a little longer on this one, is because I know the jailbirds their ears are perked up. Finish the phrase. The way to my heart is ...
This is easy. It's
What's the
food.
way?
Obviously, there's a lot of things that pave the way to someone's heart, pave the way to someone's heart. But I feel like there's nothing better than when you're sitting with someone you like, eating a meal together, and just chatting it. It doesn't matter what you're talking about, just chatting, engaged in conversation while eating some really good food. I feel like that is my ideal everything. Engaged in conversation while engaged in conversation while eating some really good food. I feel like that is my ideal everything. It's just there's nothing better than good food and good company.
Right? Food connects us in its own way. I totally agree with you.
Exactly.
That was the speed round with Nerissa Ravencroft.
Sorry, not very fast.
No, then. It's time to introduce the first song on today's docket. You guys, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We have a song to share with you that maybe you've heard recently and hopefully have been looping as of recent. Yes. Question mark. Maybe
what could it be?
What could it be? All right, here's the first song of today's HOLOMELO Radio. It's Override by Mori Calliope and Nerissa. Override, override. Here we go. What do you think about the song, Nerissa, our first original?
I think it's freaking fire. 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 If you don't mind, if I can chat a little bit.
For sure, go for it.
When I was first told about it, I had to walk away because I was like, no, they're lying. They're lying. I read that wrong. I'm going to be right back. And then I came back and the message was still there. And I was like, I'm going to sing a song with Mori Calliope. This wasn't sent by mistake. Oh my God, and it's fire.
She's making me blush. She's making me blush. She's making me blush. She's making me blush. Oh my God.
I was like, oh, it's so good.
You know, also not everything phrased politely is the best criticism, but not all things that are phrased meanly are completely out of line and wrong. It's hard to explain.
Sometimes people say things that are really mean, but then I'm like, well, they're right though. Or sometimes people are too nice, which I appreciate the niceness. You can tell me what you didn't like. That's how I'm gonna improve. I like to look at it, and they'll still get under my skin a little bit if they're worded meanly. But they'll still get under my skin. Get under my skin. Get under my skin. They'll still get under my skin a little bit if they're worded meanly. But then I'm like, okay, let me see if I can hear what they're talking about.
At the end of the day, you are your own judge.
Yes.
I want it to be known. We appreciate all comments.
Yes. All of them at the end of the day go towards the algorithm, so I don't really care what people comment, because either way, even if you're angry at me, which no one ever is, mind you.
Except for me, I'm pissed at you all the time, Nerissa Ravencroft, because you're too good.
Oh, hell yeah. Feeds me. Give me your anger.
Too good.
Sorry.
Man. No, it's
creeping
okay.
you out.
No.
Creeping you out.
No.
Creeping you out.
No.
Creeping you out.
No. You're not creeping me out. It's fine. Is this your first tie-up ever, Nerissa?
Yes. I think this is my first music tie-up, so I'm like, whoa.
The first of many, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's what they say. Well, once you do one tie-up, you know, you start to see things trickle in a little bit more bit by bit. So you start to see things trickle in a little bit more, trickle in a little bit more, trickle in a little bit more. You start to see things trickle in a little bit more bit by bit. So things trickle in a little bit more bit by bit. Things trickle in a little bit more bit by bit. You start to see things trickle in a little bit more bit by bit. So I'm looking forward to seeing more from you in regards to other like media and franchises, Nerissa Ravencroft.
Yes. But you know what it means we have to do? Because one important thing too with stuff like this is the more you listen to it, the better. So the more you listen to it, the better. The more you listen to it, the better. The more you listen to it, the better. So keep streaming it.
Yes.
So when I'm singing in Japanese, I'm like, yeah, you sound so good. Because I can't hear any of the mistakes I'm making. Versus in English. Like, I can hear, like, mistakes. So I'm like, oh, no, I gotta do that again. Like, I said that word kind of funny. And you can actually comprehend it. So there's a difference versus just listening to this and being like, yeah, this sounds so freaking cool.
Yeah,
you know?
I got this, yeah. And so I know in my heart, I'm like, I'm making mistakes with my pronunciation and you guys aren't saying anything. And I asked one of my musician friends who is native Japanese and doesn't speak a lot of English, I said, do you guys hear the difference when we as foreigners sing these songs? And my friend was like, yeah, but it's cool. Like, we like it. And I'm like, no. Does it distract you from enjoying the song? And my friend was like, no, it doesn't really distract. It's like a different groove. But yeah, we can definitely tell you're foreigners. No, it doesn't really distract. It's like a different groove. No, it doesn't really distract. It's like a different groove. No, it doesn't really distract. It's like a different groove. But yeah, we can definitely tell you're foreigners.
Whenever I'm reading comments and I see a JP bro be like, ah, yes, the beautiful sound of a gaijin. I'm like, oh, no!
Oh, God, Jesus. I mean,
I'm like, I'm glad. I'm glad they're complimenting it, but I'm like, oh God.
Are they just being like super nice? Because I think at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, if you're not native or if you're not really, really well versed in singing in Japanese, they're always going to be able to differentiate you and I guess judge you on a different spectrum, which is fine. Even if we sound like, obviously foreigners. My friend was very adamant that no, just keep doing what you're doing. It's different. You stand out. It's good. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just keep it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So just do what you can.
It's a charm point.
You gotta turn it into a charm point. You gotta turn it into a charm point. You gotta turn it into a charm point. You gotta turn it into a charm point. The things that you cannot fix, even with extremely strict training, just turn it into a charm point. You know?
Yeah, I've been learning. One I learned recently was muddy.
Oh yeah,
and
muddy
like,
vocals or muddy instruments. Yeah.
Yeah, or like it's too moist.
It's too moist. It's hard to quite describe it, but I know what you mean. When you're hearing the vocals, you kind of, when you've been doing music for a long time, it becomes easier to kind of isolate the vocals in your own mind and figure out what's wrong with them. Here's a bunch of points, please fix them, but wow, so good.
But I feel like those are the absolute best mixes to get because I feel like when you get a bad mix, there's not really much you can do but pray, and you spend a lot of time, you're not able to be nitpicky. Nitpicky because you're just trying to fix the fundamentals and be like, no, this is all wrong. I need it to be like this. This sounds too much like this. I can't really hear this. When you are not the mixer, when you are the vocalist, it shouldn't be your job to have to fix the basic issues and like the balancing.
Yes.
It really should just be like cherries on top. This is what I like to be able to do when I hear a mix. Is be like, this is what I like to be able to do when I hear a mix. Is be like, yes, this is great. Here are the things that are going to make it perfect to me, and let's get rolling. Yeah, let's get rolling. Yeah, let's get rolling. Yeah, let's get rolling. Yeah,
for sure. It's always very exciting getting one and be like, all right, this is going to be a good song. We just have some things to tweak and fix, but like that's such a relief to be able to take a big sigh of relief. Okay.
You'll get something worse for all of you if you don't just tell them like, no, it needs to be like this, So
exactly.
That's one point of growth that I've really had to have too, is like learning to assert myself more and be like, no, you know what? I've actually been doing this for a really long time. I know what I'm talking about, and you need to listen to me, or I'll kill myself.
Oh God, don't do that. I need you. Please, I need you here by my side. And also, I disallow that as the Grim Reaper. You're not allowed to cut your place in line. Okay.
Okay.
Cut your place in line. Okay.
Okay.
Cut your place in line. Okay.
Okay.
Cut your place in line. Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll wait my turn.
Wait your turn, girlfriend. My goodness.
I'm waiting.
In Minecraft, yes, of course. Well, you definitely gotta be assertive. And at the end of the day, it's good to realize that the mixer's literal craft is making the song sound the way that you want it to, regardless of anything, regardless of whether it's objectively good, subjectively good. It doesn't matter. They get feedback all the time from everyone they're working with. So
exactly.
I'm really excited about this song because it's going to be used in the game. I can't really say where, but we were told it's the theme song, whatever that means. So
yeah,
please look forward to it and play the game if you want. It looks super interesting.
Seriously.
Hail Zero, Nightmare. It's gonna be great. So give it a try. The details are in the description of the song release. Go check it out.
Check it out, or else.
Or else.
And stream the song a million times.
So that they see, hey, you know what? Mori Calliope, Nerissa Ravencroft, they're a duo that can't be beaten. Mori Calliope, Nerissa Ravencroft, they're a duo that can't be beaten.
Yeah.
I want the world to see it, so we need you guys' help.
Yeah.
I want the world to see it, so we need you guys' help. Share it around, spread it around like wildfire.
Yeah.
Share it around, spread it around. Share it around, spread it around. Share it around, spread it around like wildfire.
Yeah.
Something that I thought was really fun and kind of crazy also is that you and I also switched places a lot in the song as like who's on the lower end and who's on the higher end. But I feel like I was definitely more on like the higher end for most of the song, while you did like you held it down with like those dulcet low tones. God, I loved it. I'm not used to doing that, though. I'm used to being the low-voiced one whenever I do things with myth, etc.
Well, I get you because in Advent, I'm used to also, if there's something... Actually, Shiori is our low-voice angel these days. She's got those so velvety.
Velvety low.
So velvety.
Velvety low.
So velvety.
Velvety low.
So
Kills it.
So velvety.
Velvety low tones from Shiori.
But I think at the beginning, I was kind of handling some of that because my voice just like, Shiori, technically her voice is like more up here as to where like mine is like, hi. Hi guys.
Yeah.
But I like singing low parts because usually in my own music, I'm always going like really high. So
yeah, you're crazy. Well, your range is insane. Like you can go all the way up as well if you want. All the way up. You can go all the way up as well if you want, but...
Yeah, the Scarlet is when that kind of softens and really turns into like more real, stable love. Sometimes when a woman is in love, she feels the vulnerability, suddenly, like you do with Gigi.
Oh, what? Huh? Hold on a second. When did this become about me and Gigi? I'll slap you.
Anyway, what was I saying? I'm kind of strange, or all the little things about me that I'm self-conscious about. Like they accepted me wholeheartedly, and I'm self-conscious about like they accepted me wholeheartedly and so it just every day I feel so special and like they love me.
Aww, look at that.
So yeah, I signed a meeting to it, and then I proceeded to, I think I've told the story before, I think in like a night or so, I pounded out the lyrics. I pounded out the lyrics and handed them over to
so good,
Kumamane-chan. Yeah, and I was like, here, please take them. I was like really stressed at the time. Everything I promised, it was a coincidence. I didn't even know that Liz was going to be joining or like I didn't know about the song Above Below. I didn't know anything. So it was like,
it's fate.
The timing was so
It's fate. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love that though. I love that for this song for you.
I'm fine with it, but I just hope the jailbirds also remember that it's actually written with them in mind.
Written about the jailbirds. Whoa.
Exactly.
Big
as
plot
much
twist.
as we may be silly.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
Translating is one thing because I get to just bring other people's thoughts into English. But when it's me trying to put my thoughts to paper, I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah, where do you even begin,
Exactly.
Like, I'm going through this exact thing right now. I have 4 songs to write in the next 2 weeks, and I feel like I've kind of burnt out a little bit from songs because there are some songs that I wrote in the past where I thought, this is my peak. Like, I can't believe that I've done so well writing this song. I can't do any more from here that will ever be better. And I kind of got into a bit of a rut, as well as the fact that, I kind of went from writing poetry to being a lyricist. And a lot of times I use really complicated words or like long words that would not, like somebody listening, one of my fans would be like, oh, I really like the complicated words that you used. I have to look up the meaning for what they mean. But if somebody was listening to the song on the radio, they might go, huh? Like it would take them out of it, which is another lesson I had to learn in the past 2 years, I would say, while kind of switching genres, I guess, since I'm doing a lot more rock these days.
Because Japanese and English actually don't work together very well from a translation sense, because the flow of Japanese and English are completely different. So you suddenly have to create an English sentence that fits in with the same cadence that the Japanese was sung in, So you suddenly have to create an English sentence that fits in with the same cadence that the Japanese was sung in, but like you have to then worry about stressors and stuff like that. So doing your own lyrics, you'll actually kind of do it naturally as an English speaker. So it's probably better to just start with there and not try to translate lyrics. Don't be like me. Don't do things on hard mode.
That's like a really nice exercise, though, honestly. And
oh yeah, it's definitely it's a good way to test everything. You know, your Japanese skills. You can learn new words from translating like that. So that's the fun part of it.
Right. And I feel like you and I kind of have a similar stance of you personally, I think this is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. 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 And I feel like you and I kind of have a similar stance of you personally, I think this is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. You prioritize making the song sound good to English-speaking ears over the translation being one-to-one correct.
Yes.
You prioritize making the song sound good to English-speaking ears over the translation being one-to-one correct. You prioritize making the song sound good to English-speaking ears over the translation being one-to-one correct. You prioritize making the song sound good to English-speaking ears over the translation being one-to-one correct.
Yes, 100%.
Right?
Because I think what is often misunderstood is there's a difference between translation and adaptation. Technically, what I'm referring to here, it's called translyrics as in translated lyrics, but we're actually doing adaptation. So I don't like to remove things, but sometimes, like for example, in Japanese, I don't think there's a phrase to say raining cats and dogs, raining cats and dogs, raining cats and dogs, raining cats and dogs.
Right.
If you translated that perfectly into Japanese as raining cats and dogs, Japanese people would probably be like,
Right.
If you translated that perfectly into Japanese as raining cats and dogs, Japanese people would probably be like, I don't really understand what's trying to be, like, is it literally raining cats and dogs? I don't understand. 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 As to where in English, like that's just a thing that if I said that to, you know, my 10-year-old, my niece, she'd know exactly what I'm talking about,
Right.
you know? So I feel like sometimes there's those things in Japanese too, where I'll look at something and I'll be like, what the heck is this saying? I'm not sure. And then like I'll ask someone and I'll be like, hey, can you please explain to me exactly what is happening here? Like what is going on? And then they'll break it down and I'll be like, oh, okay, well, in English, we say something similar like that to here. So in order to actually maintain the meaning, I have to change the idiom, you know, to something else or express it in a different way than the literal words that were said in Japanese. Because really, if you just did it like that, it wouldn't make any sense.
Not possible.
Sometimes when a woman is in love, you know, she feels the vulnerability suddenly, like, you know, like you do with Gigi.
Oh, what? Huh? Hold on a second. When did this become about me and Gigi? I'll slap
Sorry.
you.
Ice cream shop, come to our ice cream shop. Come and try a bunch of flavors, you will not regret it. Ice cream shop, come to our ice cream shop. Come and hang out at our ice cream shop, it's called Not Just Ice, haha, yay!